She did want that. Wow.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm very excited for today's episode. We are on this tiny little creek right here. We're gonna go take a look at it over here. There's a couple different areas we can fish up in these creeks, but today's target species is Pennsylvania native brook trout. So these are wild fish, they're not stocked. They survive totally on natural reproduction. These streams are like untouched, they're tiny. It's something I've always wanted to do. The fish don't get very big, but it's cool that they're completely wild and they're super colorful. So I've actually never done this before. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just kind of exploring this area. I know there's two areas of this creek up here that are Class A wild trout streams. So we're gonna do a little exploration mission today and see if we can get into some trout. So let's go take a look at this creek here, see if we want to start here, if we want to go somewhere else, and then we'll show you what we're gonna rig up. All right, so we're all ready to go here. We found a little section of creek that we're gonna try and fish. Like I mentioned previously, I have no clue what I'm doing, so we're gonna try and figure this out as we go. All I set up here is like a little float rig, and then down at the bottom here I just have a little nymph on the end. So typically you would fly fish for these trout. That's why I set up the fly on my rod here. I don't have a fly rod because these creeks are so small. Usually people use like a 7'6" fly rod, like a really small one. I only have a 9'8" weight that I use for steelhead, and that would be way overkill for this. So all I'm using is my little ultralight that I built. This is a 500 size Sedona with some braid, and then I put a 4-pound fluorocarbon leader on it. And this is a 5'6" like super ultralight that I custom built myself. Has like a 1 to 4 pound test rating. It's perfect for these little creeks like this, and I can get in the tight areas. So let's go give this a try. We're gonna fish this section. Hopefully there's some fish here. If not, we're gonna have to do some adventuring to figure out how to get them. So let's go get after it.
Gotta be on that. That looks beautiful. Oh look, there's multiple. That's so cool. There's so many. Oh no! How did I miss him? Yes! I got one! That's so cool! He came out from underneath that rock and grabbed it. Come here, buddy. Come here, little dude. Wow. Look at that. That is so cool. It's the first wild brook trout of the day. We found a couple but haven't been able to get any to bite, but that's the first one that bit. We're gonna go ahead and let her go. There she goes. That's awesome. She's going right back to that rock there. That is so cool. Look at how clear that water is. Like I said, she's going right back to her rock there. She was right underneath this rock in the top right, just sitting there. I didn't see her. I pitched in there and reeled my bait back out, and she swam so hard after it. I pitched it right back in and she ate it that time. That was awesome. Okay, so we're gonna keep going up the creek here. We're gonna see if we can find some more, and hopefully catch a few more just like that one. I've seen probably 6 or 7 so far, 3 different holes, so a couple of them were stacked up multiples. So we're gonna keep going and see what we can find. I'm starting to figure out what these trout like to live on now. Got one. Oh my gosh, he is so small. Or is that a creek chub? No, it's a brook trout. Wow. That is awesome. He's tiny. Look at how cool that is. That is so cool. 100% wild. This fish has lived in this creek its entire life. Get him off the hook here. I mean, look at how cool that is. Look at the colors on him. We're gonna go ahead and let him go. Oop, he wanted to go. We're gonna see if we can get another one. He was aggressive for being that little. Bait's the size of him. Oh, there is one in there. I just gotta get him to bite. Oh, he wanted it again. We don't know I'm here yet. I got him. Yes. That's awesome. That is so cool. I am loving this. Oh, he jumped. All right, little buddy, come here. Ah, I shouldn't have played around with him for so long. Got him. Yes. That is so cool. Here we go. Such a small little hole right here. I just saw this little drainage pipe and the actual main creek is over there. So I figured I'd come up over here. There's like this deep little hole here. I figured there had to be a fish in here. And we got her. See if we can get her over here. Definitely small, but that's the point of wild trout. They're not meant to be big. But you can't beat the colors on her. I mean, that is beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and let that beautiful fish go and let her grow up to be a big one. There she goes. This is awesome, guys. I'm having so much fun with these little trout. Like I said, I love bass fishing and I'm waiting to get my boat back. I cannot wait. But I have never fished for a wild trout before in my life. And Pennsylvania is known for that. I mean, there's so many streams here in Pennsylvania. This one is an hour from Pittsburgh. I mean, an hour from Pittsburgh, and you get this. Really?
Yeah, there's like 3, I think, trout up there, a couple of rainbows, and I think a brook.
Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. I've been trying to catch them for a while. Really fast.
Got him. That was so cool. I don't know how I'm gonna land this fish, but that was awesome. How does he have me all the way over here? Ooh. Wow. I cannot believe that just happened. That was unreal. Come here, little dude. He ate it like 3 times. He kept chasing it and missing and chasing and missing. Look at how pretty that fish is. That is awesome. That was such a cool bite. She was sitting up in that log jam right there. I sat up on top of that log and pitched out in front of it and hooked her and had to bring her back over the other side. But she's pretty feisty. We're gonna go ahead and let her go. She was not happy. Yep. There's one right there. Gotta be sneaky. I don't think he saw me yet. Good cast. Did not want that. He did want that. Wow, he destroyed that. That was awesome. Wow, they're strong. Hey, come here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, he has a hook in his mouth. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I would get that out, but it's gone. Such a cool way to catch them. I literally sight fished this fish right out of this pool. I mean, you can see how deep it is right there. I literally saw him sitting there. Just sight fished him out. We're gonna go ahead and let her go. She's ready. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was an absolute ton of fun fishing for those little wild trout. I've never done that before, and I definitely will come back and do it again. It's just so much fun seeing them in that crystal clear water. You can literally see the fish. You sneak up on them. They hide under rocks, and like, it's amazing to see where these fish can actually hide. They'll hide under a crack in a rock this big and just lay up against the side of it. And if you put your bait next to it, they will come out and get it every time. It was so much fun. Probably one of the most fun videos I've ever filmed for this channel. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my fishing videos coming up.